What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry I haven't put out many videos here lately. Trying to how to sit down. I figured I'd put out a video about E.D.C, everyday carry, what I carry with me. I haven't brought this up in previous video, but I am ex-law enforcement. I wasn't a police officer for long because I didn't really care for the place that I was at, so I wasn't there for long. About half a year in total. I came back, and then I was a correctional officer for about 4 years or so. About 4 years as a correctional officer. So I'm very up on the whole E.D.C and carrying a weapon and all that stuff. So I figured I'd pull out this video. This one I just purchased, I just got this gun in about a week. I've had it about a week and a half, and it is clear. This is a Rock Island Arms 1911 in nickel plating. I love it. I used to have one, just a standard GI series with the flat, the bluing. This one came with some walnut colored grips. I added the pearl ones. A lot of people say it's flashy, but that was the whole point of it. I love it. It's they're all nice guns. Super nice weapon. The magazine holds 7, I believe. Yeah, 7 rounds. Of course, one in the chamber. Again, it's a Rock Island Arm, 1911, full size in nickel plating. And then it came with the black magazine, but I figured I'd get a stainless mag from Wilson Combat, just so it can match. Rounds I'm carrying are these are SIG hollow points. It's the ones they've been running specials on. I know I've seen them for a while. I've shot them a handful of times. They run good. They do what they need to do. 45 has a lot of oomph behind it, so it's going to do what you need it to do, as long as you are handling the weapon as you should. But anyways, that's the weapon. Then I use this holster. It's a Bianchi or Bianchi, or however you say it, so you can carry it locked and loaded. And again, this is empty, but say you're carrying it like that with the hammer back, and you have a round in the chamber, and of course your safety's on. You can carry it in the holster with the leather strap over the top of the slide, but the hammer back, and then you lock this in place, and then the hammer can't fall down on the firing pin. They're super nice. I like it. I used to have one from my other 1911, but they're super nice. You don't have to worry about the hammer falling down. There's tons and tons of talk about these all day long. I'm not going to go into it, but these are great guns. It's not going to fall down. The only way it's going to fall down is if you squeeze the beaver tail and pull the trigger at the same time. If I had the money to go buy a cheap one of these and pull the hammer back and throw it across the field, unloaded of course, to see what would happen, I know what would happen. If anything, the hammer's going to break off. So that's a no point. But anyways, it's a great gun. That's what I carry. And I always keep one in the pipe. That's a common conversation about people. Always one in the pipe, always. If you don't carry one in the pipe, there has to be a really good reason. I don't know what that reason is. Usually it's lack of training, so carry one in the pipe. The other one I carry, which I have it on me, the only reason I have it on me is because I had the holster already on my pants and I didn't feel like swapping the holster out. This one is unloaded, clear. And this is just a Glock 19. It's a Gen 3. And the only thing about this one is I've had it's got a different trigger set in it. But other than that, it's all stock. I'm not a big fan of running modified Glocks. I've ran them in the past, and they seem to always have problems, especially with the spring. Regardless of what I have, there's always something. You're changing rounds up, you're shooting different weights, you're shooting different styles of ammunition. It always gives you, or me, it's always giving me issues. So I carry stock Glock. If anything, might change out the trigger where it has I think this one has a 3.5 or 4 pound trigger in it. And that's it. If anything else, I might put a plug in here, and that's it. I have another one of these, a 23. It's a 40 cal. This one is a 9 mil. The 19's a 9 mil. 23's a 40. And these are both the compact. But on my 23, I carry a flashlight on it, and I use that. I just keep that in the drawer. So these are my two E.D.Cs. Getting back to this one, I carry a full mag. Of course, when I do carry it out, I have one in the chamber. Always one in the pipe. Always. No excuse. Keep your booger picker off of the bang switch, and you don't have problems, and then you don't have to worry about it, and go train. But in this one I carry full loaded, and then one in the chamber is 15 plus 1, 16 rounds altogether, or 15 depending on how you do it. But on this one I carry Hornady tap, 9mm hollow point. I really like these rounds as well. I also have SIG 9mm, the same rounds that I'm carrying in the 1911. So that's pretty much what I carry in the weapons. Like I said, they're both stock. The only thing that one has is the aftermarket grips on it. Another thing I always carry with me is a knife. This is I think the brand is Lightning, and they're from Oklahoma City, out of Oklahoma. So they're made in USA. They're pretty affordable. This one is about a $50 or $60 knife, but it's full aluminum construction. It's pretty heavy. Always weird people driving down the alley, looking into people's backyards. But this one is pretty nice. Like I said, made in USA. Haven't had any issues with it. It's OTF. Now I'm in Texas. These are legal here, so don't want to hear nobody saying, "Oh, it's illegal." Everything I have here is legal. I've always followed the law as much as I can. So ever since I turned 19 or so. So I'm going to end the video right here, and then I'm going to bring back a couple of other things. Alright, so I'm back. Figured I'd bring out some other firearms. I won't throw these on the ground. They're Glocks, they'll be alright. This one, it is loaded. It's unloaded now. As you can clearly see, the cylinder's empty. When you have a revolver, please don't flick it over like a 1980s detective. Just close the cylinder normal. It messes up the, what are these are called, the yoke or something, and it creates that freeness in the cylinder, even when it's locked back. It still has a little bit of play, and that's what gives throw to rounds, and that's how you get a lot of spit back from lead from the rounds. And you don't want that. It just tears everything up. This is super old. I think this is like a late 50s, 60s model 37 Smith & Wesson, or model 36 Smith & Wesson and 38 Special. I keep this one in the house. I've carried it a few times with me. I'm really not a big fan of revolvers. This is 2019. We have a little bit better semi-automatics now, but this is the other one I have. I do carry it, but like I said, not often. Just depends on how I feel the day of the week. I train with all these firearms, so I'm pretty accustomed to carrying them. It just depends on what I want to carry. I would rather carry this one. This is a Glock 43. Lots of videos about it online. I'm not going to go into it. Same as all the rest of them, just small. The only thing I've done to this one is, and it is unloaded. The only thing I've done to this one is, what have I done? Put this little clip on here so you can put it down in your waist or whatever. I like it. I've carried it twice. I really don't carry this one that often. If I had my choice, I'd carry this one over the 36, the model 36 Smith. This one has 6+1 of 9mm, so 7 rounds versus 5 38s, plus a semi-automatic. You get done, you pop the mag out, pop the mag back in, semi-auto for the win. It's got the little pinky extension on it. I think that adds +1, so this actually might be 7 and 1, so it might actually have 8 rounds, not 6 and 1. But it has a pinky extension. I don't have gigantic hands, so I can get a pretty good grip on it. And there's that one. And then this is the 40. This one's been shot quite a bit, more than the 9mm. But it has the same trigger as the 19 that this 23 has. I think it has a 3.5 or 4 pound trigger. I can't remember. And then I have the light. I really don't care for this light. I just have it on there because I can keep it right by my dresser. If I ever need it at nighttime, I use the light a lot out in the alley. If I hear stuff messing around the house, I'll go outside with this. That one don't have a light because I don't carry a light on my E.D.C. I'm not a police officer no more. I'm not Combat Carl. In the city, there's always going to be ambient lights somewhere. I'm not going to be out at nighttime in a dark alley trying to be Captain America. So I don't carry a light on my E.D.C. This one stays in the house. So that's that. So these are pretty much the weapons that I go back and forth on. Primarily it's going to be the Glock 19 and the 1911. A lot of people are going to give me flack because it's all shiny and it's all that stuff. I don't care. I like it. I like it. It's different than carrying just a standard old black Glock. Something different. I like it. Always keep your gun with round and chamber. Anyways, that's should do it for that. Other than that, I don't carry a lot with me. I carry my wallet. Always carry, I don't carry any cash with me. That's pretty much it. I carry a couple of extra magazines inside in my truck. Usually I carry one extra for the 19 and one extra for the 1911. So that way, no matter what I carry on me, I always have an extra one in the truck. So it just depends on the day. But other than that, I really don't carry much on me. I see a lot of these guys that carry tons and tons of stuff on them, and I'm not carrying all this stuff. I have a tourniquet in the truck. I have you know, a couple of first aid kits in there in the truck and my trailer that I carry around, just in case something happens. Tourniquet, you know, I don't know what it is, a CAT or a TX or something, I don't know what it is. Anyways, a tourniquet, they work as long as you have the training and know how to use them. But that's pretty much all I carry for me. As an E.D.C. In my phone, that's your number one friend, 911, in case you ever run into something serious. Knife is always good. Knife always comes in handy. If you ever get in a wreck and you need to get out, you can cut your seatbelt. You can bust glass with it. So you can cut an apple, you know. You can scrape underneath your fingernails. So it's always a good idea to carry a knife. And then a pistol, you know, whatever firearm I pick. Other than that, that's pretty much all I carry. Of course, a pen, and that's about it. I'm not one of these guys that carry, you know, pockets and pockets full of stuff. Yeah, come on, man. No, I'm not doing all that. Got enough stuff already on me that I don't need that, you know. But anyways, it's going to end the video. I'm going to try to do maybe another gun video. So that's pretty much it. For some reason the camera died. I don't know why. But anyways, I'm going to conclude the video, edit it, and throw it on the internet. And then hopefully somebody likes it. And hopefully we can get back to making more videos of other stuff as well. I don't really want to make this just my business. I like to do a little bit of everything. So anyways, that's E.D.C. from me. If you have any questions, leave a comment, like the video, share the video, subscribe, all that good fun stuff. Anyways, we'll catch you all on the flip flop. Peace.